He moved! Zoom, 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 there he go! Hello everybody. How is everybody doing today? It's gamer time. Yeah, it's finally time. Let's try and finish this chapter, but who knows? Maybe we'll finish the game today. I doubt it, but we'll try. Thank you for the tier 1 sub to 3 months, Sarsaparilla Jones. I'm sorry, I'm out of it right now. Sarsaparilla Jones. Thank you for the 3 months. There we go. I got it in the end. As you can tell by the title as well, the Team Chunk Error podcast has started, so you can feel free to click that, go ahead and subscribe and whatnot. We greatly appreciate it. Let me just do some final things here, and we'll get started ASAP, okay? He moved! Zoom, 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 there he go! Thank you for the 4 months, FYI, Jeriska? Oh my gosh, your name's hard to say! Thank you for the 4 months, though. We also have a new emote. I think, as long as it's working. Let's see if it's working. It's not working. Why is it not working? Hello? It should be working. I thought we did. I uploaded a new emote. Maybe I just don't have access to it? I don't know. That's weird. Oh, I opened up settings. Whoops. Anyways, let's go ahead and play, I guess. There we go. We're in. We're finally in. Okay. We're good to go. Why does the auto sound high pitched? Good question. We're gonna leave it like that just because the music is loud, but once we get in game, it should be fine. Anywho, if you missed where we left off, you'll see soon enough. Okay. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Can we get some Pog champs? Can we get some freaking Poggers right now? Let's get rowdy in the chat, boys. Let's get fucking rowdy in the chat, boys. Let's actually go. Bud. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
Huh?
Ah!
What?
Oh, there it is. There it is.
What?
What the pizza?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? If I had a face cam, you would see me making a Jim face from The Office. That's a motherfucking Office reference, I know, guys. To the camera. I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Nagito found dead in Miami. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that? Bong!
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement. For real.
Hey!
So Nagito is really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed? Wow! Oh my gosh, that's so surprising in a fucking murder game? Holy crap! Dude, you're lying, dude.
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? We get it, he's dead. One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? He got owned, dude. Then it's going to start again. Ah. The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now. So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma File.
Wait!
Hold it right there.
Damn
Ow, my
it.
face. What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma File in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up! I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey, hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami.
Hey!
You just noticed?
Lie.
Anyway, Monami, if you're going to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? What? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Please wait!
Enough already. He moved. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There he go. Hey, the 4 months feels fluffy, man. Appreciate ya. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right? Oh my god, how many rights? Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. I don't remember what his accent was, Chad. It was a Brooklyn accent, but I can't get it right now. Ah, does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this will finally be over,
you serious?
does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again.
It's the Monokuma File! Phew.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best. Wait!
Yo!
I won't forgive you.
What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearby, or nearly at the end, or at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it.
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of...
All right!
Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. there was something more to it than that. Whatever it was stuck inside of me. Investigate. Oh! Okay. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what this investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Obtained penis. Nah, blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck about him. The face! He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Oi! What are you doing, man?
It's gonna be fine.
I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here. Thank you for the 4 months, Louis Vuitton. Nagito's best girl. Thanks.
Hey, hey, hey!
Putting the duct tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case,
Man.
it's no use. She's not listening.
Hey, hey.
Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope is burnt off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma File, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. The torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? I mean, fair enough. You disregard the spear in his chest. The other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Spears didn't let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. Oh, it's the one from that castle. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungaginga, right? You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
Nezumi Castle?
What the
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice. Damn you all to hell. I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this sector of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Shiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Blech. Nagito's right wrist is tied with the rope. Oh, we already saw this, right? Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected? Yeah, we already saw it. No, fuck off! Oh, I did something. This knife must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. Looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
it cannot be.
and then they finished him off with that spear.
How cruel.
Then, does that mean that the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have less killed him by stabbing him with that knife. Why did they need to use the spear at all?
You are right.
Huh. Was there a reason they had to use it? Reason they had to use a spear, huh? There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left hand doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
see?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange. I win. Yeah, sure. You win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Fingies has been added to truth bullets. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer's responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach! Oi! No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too.
Hey!
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole. Oh my god, you're dumb. It's obvious they wanted to use it as a fleshlight, you fucking idiot, Hajime. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you
I had nothing to do with
saying?
that. Huh?
You're so impossible.
Seriously, you're always lying. You should die with, like, that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monomi, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those annoyances are gone. I feel like that should definitely be a truth bullet. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. A lighter! Then it was used for the fire!
Bring it on. Well? Which means
So using that, the current was set on fire. Yeah, we get it. It's a lighter. It's not the most insane
you're
thing.
right.
Fire grenade. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastics are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Yes, most likely. Am I missing anything else? Looks like I'm not. Probably just trying to speak to people. Matter for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's, but it looks like it's different from this time. Doesn't matter this time. What does it matter?
So...
The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma File. The time of death was noon sharp. If it wasn't noon, what were they doing at the time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's
time.
It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Happened that recently. It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nakamaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right.
And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time? That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem.
Like,
Not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen?
huh?
What's gonna happen?
That's obviously
This rotten school
wrong.
trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey, hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up.
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah.
You.
Don't bring straight up side of the blah blah blah. Alright, you next, bitch. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceilings. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
About that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right?
see?
That's a fucking Pokemon, idiot. Can you see that red streak? Huh? That's pink, you bitch. You're right. I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Hi-yah! Now then, I guess there's enough investigating. That's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. Should be another reason. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope, covering his mouth with duct tape. Notice that? Not just that. There's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. Panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall...
See?
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, the door, right. Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
Something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means you can speculate this was done intentionally. Okay. Oh, what's that? MP3 player.
Maybe.
Looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, the music that was blaring? Just trying to listen to a bit of tunes, no big deal. Talk to her, I guess. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning down to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey.
There was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Haha.
Hey!
You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa!
You're screwing with me.
This.
Oh my, screwing. How lewd. Oh, bye-bye.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a sec. Okay. Didn't need to admit that. You should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Just talk to Brooklyn.
Jeez.
Well, think about the countdown after we lived through the class trial. Oh, well, you had a lot to say, didn't you? There are a bunch of books stacked. Sprinkler was completely soaked then. Not like I'm missing much. Oh, maybe over here? All these CDs are copies of Monokuma's music. They should have been burned too. Well, even though I didn't say I was gonna frickin' kill him,
Hey!
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we pretty much finished investigating Nagita's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagita set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is all right, it is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs are a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Well, then give me an alibi, bitch. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch. Well, fuck you too. Sonia?
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. Because you were searching for them, you were late when we were all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How'd you find out the bombs were at the military base? Fake bombs. Because I attempted to use one of them. Nani?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
Look at that little creature in the bottom left, a little rat.
God damn it, all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
Those bombs are the same ones that disappeared. It would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Uh-huh. That bomb was indeed real. Upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. Showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. I'm still doubting you because you called me a son of a bitch. You bitch. Pretty much finished looking for clues. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand.
Hold it.
You look worried! Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle, where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. I'm going to understand the reason for his actions. I need to know more about him. Pretty sure the others have already finished investigating. Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. Huh? But if it's safe, there won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See? Also,
it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay?! Yeah. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way to except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. We don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Tippy taps. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed in this truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular. It's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Ah! Jesus Christ, you scared me. Time, Nagito should have already been killed, since the video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be a data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. You should probably take that with you, my guy.
However... Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would advise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm this. Yo, hold on. There was a bomb inside these. Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with them?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What does that mean?
Enough
Stop!
already.
There's no bomb.
Hey!
You'll know if you just pick me up. See, all you feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see. I see.
You are right.
However...
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint, and you should know it wasn't her in the military. Yeah.
What?
Tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you for the first time. I feel relieved. If the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Not your fault, don't worry about it. What was the next area? Nezumi Castle, Nagita's room, and there was one more, I believe. Whoops, wrong button. The back room? Oh. Yeah, you're right. The break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? Nothing on the foil looks like a clue. Not even trash. Oh, well, that was a waste of time. Military base, okay. Military base, Nezumi Castle, and Nagita's room. Got it.
Man.
This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Huge supply of guns and other firearms was stuffed into the truck
Whoa!
bed. Found it! What'd you find?
Huh?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like... knife! Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagita's right hand? Yeah, it's an M9 bayonet. Is it a Doppler? Or is it just default? Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Maybe this tank has a clue. The bombs are fake. This might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. It's that dreadful helicopter. Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Okay. So nothing here then? Or, oh wait. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on this truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
I suspected the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched them inside the military base, but the bombs are nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible they thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. Were you surprised? I'm dead now. Shut the fuck up. You think there are enough bombs? Blah, 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 yeah. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind this actions. Nezumi Castle and then Nagita's room. 2 places left. Was it on this island? I don't think it was. Yeah, it wasn't. Now, where the fuck was Nezumi Castle at? 4, I think? Maybe 3. I think it's 4, though. Yeah, it's 4. Yep, there's indeed a spear missing. Boy.
Yo.
Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's bada bing. Pizza. Lasagna. The spear with the flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right? Well, we confirmed that.
I see.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gunga Ginga, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and the knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like that, like this, with this unnecessary cord thing on it, would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield, but still, they chose the spear for a reason. I feel a little tired. Oh, it's nap time then, boy. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before, as if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. There we go. Next up is the main island, which I think is 1. Could be wrong. I don't know. I don't have this shit memorized. Yeah, it's this one. Wait, is it this one? I don't actually think it is. Oh, no, it is. We're good. He's just standing there. Aight, bro. Move out of the way, bitch. Oh, for fuck's sake. Clatter, clatter. It's locked. I can't go inside. You.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
Hajime.
What are you gonna
I
do?
was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye. Okay. I didn't do that.
Boy.
Then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black beans. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
Guess I have no choice, but just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Fa-fa-fa-loose. Bye-bye.
Open the door. You can freely investigate now. Bye-bye, fuck ass. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey, hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door's open. Yeah, you're right. Ooh, a treasure. So Nagito was living here. Yeah, no shit, really. What was he thinking inside this room? Weirdo. What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? Can't even imagine. Wanted to see absolute hope, become in despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he's truly believed that. It's especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. President. Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be the One Piece? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Oh.
Perhaps.
A treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. Well, why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside there was a notebook. This is it? Why is the notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings that they were drawn by children and entries that looked like a chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up, but things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. She wrote so cool, that's so cute. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. This pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on the notebook. I don't really understand, but looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was a thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
You're a liar!
Ooh,
You always show up out of nowhere!
Why
Monami,
you?
it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's right.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Yeah.
Phew.
See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same, yeah.
What?
Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Looks like the time to sell things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said he didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, might be better that I didn't ask her. Truth bullets, diary of a wimpy kid. Alright. Bed. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks like just one in my room.
Hey,
Maybe
hey.
there's something hidden under the bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. What? Hajime! Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations, without thinking, I peeked under the bed. There's something here. It's porn! I knew it! It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? Looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. There's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue aluminum.
Wait.
Who knows? Might be too soon to decide that. Can we still look inside here? Okay, nothing else. He had a fridge? There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My car doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? So I talked with Chiaki. I opened the refrigerator. Wait a second. Oh, there really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator is a brown bottle. Someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement. Dude, it literally says fucking poison, you moron! Are you? Oh my goodness. Hey, this is.
Maybe.
Yeah, looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry me like that, I'm going to get nervous. Grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. It sure looks like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. Huh. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like
Well?
this? That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
See?
Should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The killing room, right? Yeah.
Perhaps.
He's probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? How dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Already blew up the bomb he took with him. What about this poison? Huh?
See?
Looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder. Is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using the poison before it died. If that actually existed, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island. What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Obtained poison.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know? There might be some private stuff in there. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. I'm dead, by the way. Fuck out of here already, Jesus Christ. Even in death, you're a pain in the ass. Stolen memories, book special, yada yada, you guys get it. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file and held it in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. This really had only my information, and why is the file so thick? Because you got a fat ass, Hajime! Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe you'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height, and my weight, and so forth. There was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve corps student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve corps student in the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Ah, well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
Wow, he would never do such a thing.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on!
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togane.
The based Redditor, I love him so much.
Look carefully.
I miss
no matter
him.
where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
I took his basedness for granted, chat.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He's not suspicious, you fucking asshole! Show respect! He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it definitely is suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about this killing school life?
Too bad.
It's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all
How should I
riled
put
up.
this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. Wait, what? The great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. Okay. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through these profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that note, or on that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. The ultimate imposter. What the fuck? Interesting. That's Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate. What?! Once again, Reddit has betrayed me!
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information. Wait. Does this mean Reddit's still alive? The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami, so he's still alive!
Perhaps.
Is that why he is so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing of school life? That makes no sense, you bitch! People get— oh my, fuck you.
so
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled at that. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to do that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. Where is Reddit?! What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Show me Reddit! Where's the real Reddit? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No,
maybe he was just
no.
complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Host Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monokuma the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still want to know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did this.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Host Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagita too, right? Well, probably. Obtained Death Note. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure
Was that a wise
about
decision?
this?
Time's up, you know. Time's up? Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? He said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagita's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. Shut up! You're right. You're absolutely right. Fuck off. We're not alone. Reddit is still alive after all. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together, we can find Reddit! Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Of course, that's what I meant. Boop.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Sorry, you're making me depressed.
Stupid fool.
Yeah!
Um,
So, is it going to happen again? Or it is going to happen again, sorry. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
Well, we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guys is making us do all this as the one saying it, you know.
You know.
That's
right?
why I'll definitely survive. We can really go home after deal with this class trial.
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet. That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up!
Damn right, stupid rabbit should just shut up. Fuck you, bitch. Well, I mean, you could diss this rabbit, but don't diss other rabbits. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself, so I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I
I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Aw, fine.
But still,
Somehow I understand what Monomi is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial. You're right, we need to fight as much as we can, no matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. By the way, I'd recommend, because ads are every hour, if you don't want to miss anything in the trial, and you don't want ads playing and whatnot because they're automatic, you should Twitch Prime or whatever now, if you have it. Just a fair warning before it starts. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself, over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Time to get forward one final time.
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us would be able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. Nagito Trim Kinslayer Yeet. Hope I said your name right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the one who survived needed to stand and fight. We must fight. Bing! And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Oh, my eyes! I've been flashbanged.
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just fucking start this already. I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? I said it. He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
Okay. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. And then his eyes became TV static. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose its despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there was also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed, and that was the end of him. Yeah, who cares? And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Yes. Fuck out of here, I don't need shit, dog. I got this far, didn't I? Without needing skill.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
Menacing.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit? Chesto!
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
One more time! Jeez! How about this one?
Oh, there it is.
This will be my final blow! It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Holy shit, he called it. That was so easy, wow.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing?
Shut up! Do another
already?
JoJo reference! The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... Oh boy, they are not pulling out any stops, are they? Jeez. Okay.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up! I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so,
Maybe,
the
actually.
suspect
Wait a second. Oops, sorry.
is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko!
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
What? You're literally a Yakuza! What are you saying? Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up! I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
So that's why he was so... What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Maybe? No, fuck. I should have waited for all the options first.
The killer didn't take. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's bomb.
It's because the killer.
So that's why. What were they trying to? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay, maybe it's not duct tape then, I don't think.
The killer didn't tape Nagito.
Let me read the Monokuma plushie real quick. I don't think it's that one. Whoops.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Monokuma panels. What was the details on you again? Okay.
The reason Nagito.
Oil lighter. Shut up. Right, it's literally just a lighter, of course. Monokuma's account. That one I did not see.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
I don't think that makes sense. That doesn't make sense with this answer.
The suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
I'm gonna snooze shoot it, just because we need to get some answers out there. Okay, yeah, it wasn't it. Alright, now we know. So I'm
The killer didn't tape.
Let me read torture wounds again. Damn, this is difficult already. Survival.
I'm telling you,
knife.
they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No.
So that's why he was so. What were they trying to find out by? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Did I already shoot this one? Yeah, I think I did already. Fuck. This is very
The killer
confusing.
didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's
I want to
because
say
the killer
we have to
So
agree
that's why
with
he.
the blue
What were
one
they trying
for
to
this.
find out? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No, okay, not.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Survival knife. I want to read you again. Did I even read survival knife?
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was.
Actually,
what were
no,
they
that
trying to
wouldn't be
find
it.
out by Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Maybe? Fuck. Should have waited. Speed
The
this
killer
up real
didn't
quick.
tape. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's.
It's because the killer.
So that's why. What were they trying to find out? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the is whoever found the bomb first.
No,
That was
doesn't make
Fuyu.
sense.
I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't.
You're saying duct tape, guys? With first?
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Oh, duh. That
No, that's
that was.
wrong.
I didn't even think that one. I just completely ignored those two fucking, you know,
But Nagito's
points.
mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
Oh, I was thinking about it in an entirely wrong perspective.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Ah! Simp! Simp alert! Simp alert!
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
What? Stupid. Alright, bitch. You think I'll let a simp beat me?
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap.
Fuck that
They
one
wanted to
apart.
hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down!
Yeah, get fucked. Ah! Yeah, gamer.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct-taped his mouth shut.
What?
Whew, that was close, you guys.
That doesn't make any sense.
Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
What? Oh, they taped after getting information. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, never mind. Clearly contradicts the truth. You had to listen to me until the very end. I wouldn't have to go through the trouble.
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb's location.
Huh?
Then, after they killed him...
Damn it, you bitch!
Pay attention, this is how it... First, the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb's location.
Wait, that was it! Shit!
Then, after they killed him, they duct-taped his mouth shut. Whew, that was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap. Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Yeah? No. Duct
Pay
tape
attention,
again?
this is how it
that
went
an option?
down. First, the killer tortured
there is.
Nagito
Shit, I
and
didn't
got
see that.
information about the bomb's location.
No, other one. Fuck!
Pay attention.
Why am I
this
letting
is how
chat
it
pick
went.
the answers?
First,
God damn it.
The killer and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after
This
they
one.
killed him,
Yeah, I knew
Trying
it!
to cut through those words.
Gunga Ginger!
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors. We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Yeah, because it was like sucked into his mouth a shit
Why
ton,
do you
right?
always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
What? Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape,
Aha!
remember?
I knew it! Of course!
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
I am not paying attention
And
to the fucking
duct tape
closer
had a lot
things
of
here.
crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why are there so many torture wounds?
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Who doesn't?
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
That's hardcore.
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
Why are you always complimenting her? Do you have a crush on her or something? Fucking
Alrighty
fuck
then.
you.
Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. Okay, all the same ones. Gotcha. Shouldn't need to read them.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. and lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
I want to say that, but it doesn't make any sense. What I'm going here is maybe that the panels were used as some sort of fuse, where they lit the
direct
panels on
cause of the
fire and it
fire
kind of
was
transferred.
the oil
I should have
lighter
waited
got
for
up-
more
Killer
though.
used some and lit the curtain on fire.
Some kind of setup? Did they use the oil?
They probably just
Based on the shape, it can stand up
If they tipped over the lighter, it could have ignited the curtain.
some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
What?
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
Maybe actually.
Intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
No, come back! Damn it!
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup and lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
Might
They
be it
probably
actually.
just
I don't
threw
know.
the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil
I
lighter,
do think
it
it's
can
the
stand
panels.
upright while the
If they tipped over the lighter, and it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Fuck! What was the other one? Shit. I know, it's gotta be the fucking panels
The
in one
direct
of
cause
these.
of the oil lighter found at
The killer used some and lit the curtain on.
some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil?
They probably just based on the shape, it can stand up
If they tipped over, it could have ignited.
some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound.
or perhaps opening the door caused.
I agree with that!
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
Yeah, sure.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A
Easy,
domino
knew it.
effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse
Oh,
door,
this is a very good
the first
fucking
panel toppled
image.
into the second,
I should save this,
and
but I
from
won't.
there,
because
they
I'm
fell
stupid.
like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The killer did one other thing to hide the domino effect. I want to say it's this to hide the sound of them falling. Maybe. Whoops. How do I...
I see!
Oh, yeah! Got it! I got it! I got it!
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. We already know about all this. Music, yeah, music started and then pew, of course.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
You'll open it slowly, yeah, then you kicked it in or whatever, and then fuck it up. Yeah, whatever. You basically did exactly what they wanted you to do, right?
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
I see. So Amazon was trying to deliver a package and ended up killing Nagito. Of course, it makes all
You
sense.
don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Pizza delivery, man. Yeah, this is the true reckoning that Papa John was talking about, guys. That door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the problem Chiaki's talking about, I wasn't even listening. Sorry, I was talking about jokes. I gotta guess. I don't remember. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't remember what the question was. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, it was the last one. Ah, I was... Okay, we're good. We're good. We're safe.
I see.
I see!
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
I'm confused. The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse, there's only one person who could have done that. How the fuck do you know that? What? It was you! Oh. Can I, like, look back at the text? I want to see what was said.
This is my
Oh!
answer!
Yeah, I knew that! Yes! I didn't guess!
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
I mean, he said many times that he would help anybody with killing him, right?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too.
What?
Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
I mean, would you really put it past Nagito to do these things? I don't know. I feel like he'd be like crazy enough. I don't think
all self-inflicted?
I don't think he would mind doing those things to trick out everybody in this trial. You know? I don't think it's completely
Nagito
out of left
might
field.
do something like that, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what. Yeah, whatever.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
You didn't know about that.
Yeah, you're right.
Shut up.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
I hated this guy in the beginning, but he's probably like one of my favorite characters in this game.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
I like his eye patch. Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Burned rope.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Maybe?
How about if
Oh,
you
fuck, I
use
got
your
avoided.
teeth?
Fuck.
Or if you use your front tail?
What?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
You can't... What? That's stupid.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
What? That's wrong? I was gonna say stab the knife into your hand, because like the rope, I guess it's burned rope in that one, I don't know. Well, I died, so. Dang it, they all decide it was me. Fuck, even though there's no fucking anything pointing to anybody really. Fuck, aw man, dang it, it's me, I'm dying now.
We will never give up!
Yay. Yeah, just regenerate that health like it's fucking Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. Where health just goes down on like a speed of fucking, I don't know. Slow. It's slow, is what I'm saying, chat. I wish I could use my penis to tie knots. What the fuck? I didn't know that was possible.
To actually tie up your own, that's obvious.
Tying just the leg, tying both arms would...
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Wait, what? Oh, maybe the wrong thing?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is... Tying both arms would...
You couldn't do much with the...
It'd be impossible if...
How about if you use your teeth?
Maybe? No. What the fuck is the answer here?
To actually tie up, that's obvious.
Tying just the leg...
I don't think
tying
it's the
both
first
arms
one,
You
is
couldn't
it?
do much with... It'd be impossible.
How about if you use...
Or if you use your front tail?
Yes.
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
How the fuck would teeth work? Have you never tied
To
something with your
actually
teeth?
tie up your own arms and...
What? Fuck it. I don't
No,
care
that's
anymore.
wrong!
No, that's wrong. Burned rope and teeth? Oh, I don't know. The rope was burned. Fuck off. Leave me
Hold on
alone.
a sec. Isn't that
Yo,
premise
hold on.
flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
Oh, smart.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Proof that the burned rope on Nagito's right arm is a trap.
I see!
I got it!
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Smart.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
What?
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
What?
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
What's happening?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
What?
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
What? Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer for this. I'm sorry, I've been distracted so hard. What the fuck's going on again? Okay. Jesus.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
No. I don't think
could he
that's the
stab
case.
his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Yes. That might be it, actually. Maybe. I'm gonna go with a completely. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, I should have waited.
Even if Nagito's, how could he stab his?
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
The
Maybe he
plushie?
propped the knife somehow
But how does that in any way make sense?
and slammed his right hand down on it?
The plushie isn't even an answer. Oh, no, there it is.
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
No. Fuck. That would be agreeing, you fucking idiot! Ah!
Even if Nagito's, how could he stab his?
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand? Is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped and slammed his right.
Propped it on.
If he just propped, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
True.
We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand. Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
Would that
could
be
he
it?
stab his hand that way?
Oh, no. I think I already tried that one. They're handing it to you?
Even if
I get it!
Nagito's right hand was free.
Because it's a hand thing. That's
How
what
could he stab
this
his
part of the
right
trial
hand
is.
with his right hand?
That's
threw
a
the
hand
knife into
joke. I
the
like
air.
that. That's funny.
And let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Did I try this one? I knew it!
I agree with that.
I agree with that. That's a consent. I never read that. I always kind of like look up in the air and
The
scream.
life-size
whenever that
Monokuma
happens.
plushie.
So I never actually
He
read
must
what's on
have
the
used
screen
that to
during
prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
I'm just trying to think of how that works. Give me a second here. I'm not gonna think about
If
this.
that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Is that a sex joke? Yeah, there he is.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Why is this character around still? Oh, right. I think it's just because he's voiced by a cool voice actor, of course.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out!
Oh!
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I'm gonna throw something completely out of, like, wacky nowhere. What if the spear was simply just hanging above him, up on that girder, and it just, like, kind of fell, you know? Like, what if he had it fall on him as the last thing? I'm just saying.
I also agree with that.
Because it's got a giant rope on it, so, I mean, it'd be easy to tie up there, no?
To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Say,
You just shut your mouth.
Oh.
It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Can we get some L's in the chat from Monokuma?
If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monokuma's sassing me!
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far, so this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Well, that's just kind of stupid.
No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
Dude, I am literally like a caveman in terms of intelligence, and I got the whole fucking spear with the wire thing up on the girder, like, instantly. Come on, dude, whatever.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Ah.
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
Some way, you say? That's impossible.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
Alright.
You don't know.
I know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
Shut up.
That's how. We made it this far up till now.
Everyone, working together.
She's right. We made it through several ordeals up till now, but I didn't. No, you don't need to do that, Hajime. Just tag me in. I'll answer it. I got the answer. And even now.
All right, let's do this.
Ugh. Okay, so same ones. Gotcha.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Shut up about the
Or
teeth!
maybe he used his front tail.
Shut up!
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Jesus.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito,
Blood on all
his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
That's wrong!
No, that's wrong! Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
Like he was maybe grasping a pole of some
He only
sort.
had blood on
Maybe
the
a
lower
spear.
area of his
I don't
palm.
know.
Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand. around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Don't you fucking dare even speak, Akane. Okay, good. What was Nagito's left hand doing with the blood spattered?
I see!
I see!
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand.
Oh, here we go.
That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain
Oh,
on
no
his
sex
palm
joke for that
and
one?
the back of his hand.
I'm disappointed.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Thank you, game. I was getting worried there for a second.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
Yeah?
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Yeah? That's right. That's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think?
I don't think. It's simple.
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Which section of the spear was he holding on to?
I see!
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
What?
That's a long plan name.
Yeah, I don't get it.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that... That's it. Could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure out where the spear was and what the state it was in before it stabbed Nagito, yeah. Are we doing, yeah, we are. Game time, game time, game time. It's time for the gameplay element. Let me just remember the controls here. Where was the spear used before it impaled Nagito? Fuck! Oh, I just had to guess. I literally had to guess. They don't give you enough time to read this shit, man. Okay, under Nagito, above Nagito, yeah. You knew it was above? I was reading the question! They don't give you enough time to think or read. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yup. Yeet! Besides the spear, what else above Nagito? A ceiling! I forgot I could stop. But the problem is that it gets rid of your speed. Oh shit. Yeeper! 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 What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? Spear's cord, right? Whew.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming!
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Wait, ESP? Hold up. ESP meaning. Extrasensory perception. What does that mean? That did not help at all. Whatever, it's fine.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
I don't trust an easy trial such as this.
If someone else did
That's
this,
one thing that this game has
there's
taught
no
me.
reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was.
I'm gonna put this on auto. I need to.
Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real?
No, I don't believe it.
He really committed suicide?
Nah, I don't believe it. It makes sense, but I don't believe it.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Pretty based, if you ask me. Oh, I thought he was stabbing
That
himself with
spear
a dick.
should
I
not
was
have
like, whoa.
stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
Yeah, I wonder.
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Nah, that's not as thick layered as Nagito's, you know, weird fucking shit usually is, I feel. I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing
No,
I
I knew
still
that
do
wasn't the
not
end.
understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion.
I don't believe.
Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
There's never been a trial this short.
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Because how easy it was? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
No.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
I gotta talk to Chat. Sorry, I had to.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. Whoops, no!
Crap!
Fuck! I didn't mean to push that one.
Crap!
Wait, that's not it, really? What? Hold up. Maybe I should have looked at the other ones before doing that. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe? Yeah, I knew it. Fucking ouch. The Monokuma File? Yeah, this one's confusing me.
I see!
Okay. Thank you, chat. Would have never guessed that one.
Is it about the Monokuma File?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma File?
Yeah, I want to read this. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What's wrong about that? The suspicious part of the Monokuma File that Chiaki is worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma File? I don't know! Okay. Oh, shit. Oh god, I gotta start. Okay, that was right. Eesh. Ay, ay, ay! Okay, CA.
We will never give up!
Now this is hard gameplay element. Okay, so CA. Let's try and be careful here. Nope, not it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeesh. A. Ay, ay, ay! No! Fuck my life! Fuck. No, wrong button! My eyes! Oh my god! Cause? Fuck. E. Of. Okay, well that was somehow right. I'm literally just guessing at this point. Where's F? D. No! Damn it! Yeah, man. What is this shit? E. A. No. Where the fuck are the A's? God damn it. A. Oh, come on, bro. Okay, yeah. What? Ah! So it's cause of death. Okay.
We will never give up!
Why not use concentration? Is that a thing? Was that a thing in that game mode? I don't think it was. At least I don't remember it being there. Let's check. Still, though, that's fucking insane! Oh, it is? Okay, I'm stupid. No! Damn it! Ay. No, wrong button, fuck! A. God damn it. Okay, there we go. U anywhere? Yes. Where's the U's? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Cause of... Oh my Jesus! This is impossible! Where are the goddamn... Great gameplay! Oh my god, I just destroyed it. Are you fucking my life? No F's, wonderful. Oh, I love it. I love this game. A. I've literally just got to let them destroy each other. Death. No, I destroyed it again! I need a T, I need a T. Ah, I gotcha!
I got it! In this particular case's Monokuma File, there's no specific cause of death.
Now, not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds. Furthermore, there was a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. They didn't specify a cause of death. I didn't even think about that.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma File was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
Wonderful.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right.
Shut
That's
up.
what I believe.
Shut up.
Oh,
Shut up.
splendid.
Shut the fuck
That's
up.
right.
Please shut up. If all your hopes are united, no despair could shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then, the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Oh.
No.
No. I'm okay, thanks.
I must.
Double no.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma File?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
Fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Ay ay ay. Piece of blue paper, special poison. Okay.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I agree with
Agree
that.
with that. That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison?
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but Why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember. When I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
His lips.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Where the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label? I should think carefully and try to remember it. What? Bruh. Oh, logic dive. Okay, I can do this one. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Gas, maybe? Ooh, shit. Close one. Fuck my life. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his mouth, through his nose, through his wounds. Okay, that's a tough one, actually. I'm gonna guess the nose, though. But I'm pretty sure it's the wounds. Maybe. Nope, we got it. We're good. Cool.
It's all coming together!
It's all come!
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. So its volatility is low. The liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Okay.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout
Yeah,
the
that's what I
warehouse,
was gonna say. What the fuck?
why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, I should be able to explain that mystery too. Okay, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Oh! I died. We already discovered that it's that's a suicide, and they're still blaming Hajime. Sprinklers?
I see.
I'm not a gas
The
dude. I'm not
sprinklers
a
in the
gas
warehouse.
fucking.
Thanks to those, we didn't inhale
know.
that poison gas.
I didn't know that's how it worked.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Oh. Breaks down in minutes and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. Okay.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Hydrolysis.
The chemical
thank you.
bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
Yeah.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already.
No! We punished the poison, of course!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Doubtful.
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Is that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, this can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Yes. Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is... meat on the bone. If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse... the thing... What? Oh, why did I select that one? I'm stupid. God damn it. I let the meme overtake me. What? Oh, I gotta guess. Fuck. The container maybe. The container.
I see!
I see! Got it!
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Thank you to the Twitch Prime, Gav.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt, but...
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
Oh, you're gonna become him now? Good.
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it's like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, great, one of these. Fire grenade? Oh. Okay. Can I get a motherfucking F? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeesh. Grenade. Where's the R? There it is. E. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on, man. Cut me some slack. A. No, A. A.
I got it!
I got it.
I see! I got it!
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
What? He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
So whoever threw the fire grenade technically would be the one that killed him? Oh.
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
Things have gotten interesting.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades.
Haja may be spitting,
so there's no
bro.
need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of a fire grenade were swapped with the poison. Oh, what? This, no?
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right?
No.
So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide.
No.
You're right.
No.
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison?
I gotta pee, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back.
When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
He doesn't wash his hands? What? Chad, I have an office. I have a bathroom right next to my office, you fool.
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought, the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same? Could the same moment be... I don't know, actually. Fuck. Oh, I gotta guess.
Crap!
Wrong button. This one.
Crap!
Dang it. This one!
I see!
It was the last one again! I knew it!
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
I have a slight feeling on how this is gonna end, but I'm not gonna say it yet.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Extremely based, if you ask me.
What the heck? But you said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide.
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poisonous fire grenade was... Wait, what? One of us, no? Wait, no. It would have to be him.
I see.
Yeah. Sorry, I got confused there for a sec.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
I see.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
I see.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason. He put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
That is so fucking insane. I give this game props for actually having something that shocks me. As much as this one did, at least.
What the hell?
That is fucking crafty.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
But it was all for hope, guys.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Not even Reddit himself could have solved this one.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
Jesus Christ, it's the fucking Who Shot Johnny thing all over again. Fucking hell.
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
You fucking broad.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
Heavy is dead too.
It's impossible.
I literally was shown that video like a day ago. That's hilarious that was a reference in this fucking Twitch chat.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
That's just gross.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
If only Makoto was here.
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. Doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
What is this? Oh, closing argument, okay. Alright. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? None of these. Oh, not this. Right before switching the poison. Yes. What's placed inside the break room? Not one of these. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? No. Oh, fuck, my bad. How did he support the spear? No. None of these. None of these. No. Fuck, what did I miss here? This one's actually hard. Huh? No. Okay. My bad. No, it's not there. This has to be used somewhere, I think. Yeah, okay, that makes no sense. But, alright, I'll take it. No. Yes. Whoops, fuck, wrong thing. My bad.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan, Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up, he also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity this should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the
All
killer
for
is?
hope, guys. All for hope.
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Are you saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, it's hope. After all... Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, how predictable can it be? Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
Hope? His talent.
I see!
I see!
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we've spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So, it's definitely going to be alright. Fuck you. Fuck this
Guess
guy.
the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. After all, I'm the ultimate lucky student. It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, pull the trigger, so you really did it. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. Yeah, there it is. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck. I haven't seen this guy in forever. It's not just luck. It's true that my talent is trash, but I'm still the... Oh no, it's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. Huh? I'm left with the red mark? Haha, for someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is. Wait, the target? One of us, no?
Damn it!
No. Okay, I thought he was just kind of... I mean, how could you even factor in the traitor here?
I see!
What the fuck, you know? That's weird.
That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Oh.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message...
It won't work with just any student handbook if you want to disarm that bomb. You have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they'd never come forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then, it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him.
Oh.
What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
So, he's relying on his luck that the traitor was the one that threw the poison accidentally. Okay. I think that's what I'm getting from this. He relied on his luck to aim for the target, but he didn't know what he was aiming for. Sounded way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
It's me! I did it! I'm gonna assume that it's her, considering she was the one that spoke about it. I'm just kinda, yeah, I don't care.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Huh?
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Well, that's boring.
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
Chat, I knew this all along. Do you want to know how I know this? Or how I knew? From the very beginning, how I knew that she was the traitor? Because she's a gamer girl. Girls don't play video games. We should have knew it from the beginning, chat. How? How?
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? Up till now, you've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have Chiaki being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation. That is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Don't care. Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
No.
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
Ah!
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
Cry more, baby.
There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all!
What?
Because Chiaki isn't the traitor.
What?
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn!
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here, is that the only way? Oh, sorry.
stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Burst open and mix!
That's a Dragon Ball reference!
I can't lose. I won't let you. Burst open and mix! I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Burst open and mix!
That's a Dragon Ball reference.
I can't lose. I won't let you. Burst open and mix!
Fucking hell.
Chucky and I aren't best friends.
This is the end!
Ah! Burst open and mix!
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
Huh? What is this? Is this Monome's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monome's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monome. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monome?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monome?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that entry. The Academy? Maybe? No, that's not it. Fuck. Oh, I just barely survived. Jesus Christ. I got it!
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been to the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Yeah, that's right, because she was the one that stopped him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win the light threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. Can't do that. Shouldn't go in there, and basically, yeah, Chiaki was the one.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Why in specific is this the case for Chiaki? We already knew all of that. Like, it doesn't matter if it was Chiaki specifically. We knew that there was a traitor spending this time with us. What the fuck?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? and without hesitating swiped the card reader. Bzz. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the trader's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it, but...
But then nobody will be saved.
No, for fuck's sake.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb,
I feel like that might be it.
didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Maybe it's not going to be easy.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs. There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Maybe? Fuck! I'm dead. He was the traitor. It's all over. GG.
We will never give up.
What's the answer, chat? I don't have time for these fucking going in circles bullshit. Just give me the answer. We all want to know what happens. Sonya's account. Okay, so I was actually right. I just fucking thought it was different.
Didn't Chiaki use the card reader right?
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to
That's wrong.
That's not it.
That's not it. Thank you, chat.
That's not it. Sonya shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Yeah, 'cause she tested
Monami was
out
also
one,
there when
yeah.
you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Fuck off, please.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired.
Sonya.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Okay, I don't care. Sonya's account, probably. I don't know.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Shit, I should have waited.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay, so I gotta wait
Even
here.
if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami. who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Eh? No, fuck. I do think that has something
There
to
was
do with
someone other than me and Monami, who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If so, you cannot declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
What?
There was someone other than me and Monami, who knew that bomb
Whoops,
was fake.
fuck. I fucked it up again.
That someone is Monokuma.
God damn it, man.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Wow, he could only just go. Poor guy.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm going to give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs are all fakes. I know that already. You should have said this earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just gonna tell. But I'm fucked up right now. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
Please shut up.
That's not it.
It's just, even
That's
if
not it,
Chiaki
Chief.
is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it.
Chief.
We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry. Chiaki! Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this, but still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it! Why did it end up like this?
I have a crazy theory that I'm just gonna throw out right now. What if it's not actually Chiaki and like the fucking ultimate luck or whatever was just fucking Hajime surviving? So like we all guess wrong, and in reality Hajime survives because he was the Blackened technically. I'm just throwing it out there. That was my theory from like an hour ago that I wanted to say, but I wanted to wait until this all ended for a bit. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness. To be honest, I would like that theory better. But yeah. Most of all, I'm ashamed of my own weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. It wouldn't really make much sense though because, you know, fucking I don't think Hajime and Komaeda were exactly best of friends towards that ending.
Even so.
I just think it would have been interesting. At least more interesting than this. The traitor thing. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komaeda's killer is... Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that traitor Chiaki was traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended on it entirely on his luck. I'm fucked. Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thanks.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause...
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
Well...
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Thank you for the gifted subs, the gifted sub, Acoustic Beats, appreciate it. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well...
Strange enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just gonna answer, right? Like, if we ask why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this, that's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh? Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Sean the Weeb.
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor. Ooh.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor? That
you
was
serious?
Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? To form a plan that only the traitor would survive. Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well...
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps...
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think? What?
Hey, come on now.
Don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight, I cannot win.
Hiya!
I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate? What?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Hit him with the German suplex!
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
She's doing an Android 16! Yo! She self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What is going on? Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, I'm walking in.
No,
I'm not dead. A new one fucking came out. Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet. Hey, wait. Yeah, get him
I
again.
don't beat you. Nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say. I'm sorry. I lose. Forgive me.
Chaozu! Not yet. Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed.
I won't forgive
Of course,
you.
I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. Monami, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh,
How many?
how
Not that
exciting.
much. Just around 10 to the power of 60. 10 to the power of 60, that is... 10 60s, right? I don't remember math. What did you say?
What?
1 million? What? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead 10 to the power of 52, 10 to the power of 66. Fucking shit, that's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite a daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that one scene? While you were doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly being created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
What? Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish them off.
Hey!
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on here? Don't tell me they're gonna call this magic or something. Ah, bada bing, I'm walking here. Yeah, you get the joke. I don't care how you interpret it. Interpret it. It's a lot of Mokumas.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking.
I'm walking here.
So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
How many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the power of 60? You don't have to say anything, I know. Let's see, you just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them,
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
I...
But
right?
Damn it.
what the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations.
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start. Hold on, I just need a little more time. Just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait, that is the question, but which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that,
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
Special bleeding service!
Ah, for Monami too. Wait, what?
Huh?
Why even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. Could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will define me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Ah, also, I remember now. I'm an only
Sorry.
child.
That is...
It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that, I decided to believe in everyone.
You guys,
I'm sorry
I'm
about so
sorry
many...
about
oh, she's
so
got it.
many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time. Let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause You yourself are your biggest supporter.
That's cute.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. There he goes.
Thank you for the 3 months, Lord Darko. Aw, not the gamer girl. Oh no, not the gamer girl. Aw, no.
If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true.
Do they take her shoes off in the execution? Shut up, mental.
'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh my god, he's so chunky. Look at him, dude. You too, Monami. Ooh. Banger. That's probably copyrighted. Oh, no! Fuck! Thank you for the Get to Tier 1 sub, Sean the Weeb. Fuck! No, I looked to my right and I saw people in chat saying there was an ad, so I was gonna pause it for you guys. But yeah, fucking insult me for being nice, I guess. Whatever. Fuck my life. Give me a second. Is there gonna be an easy way to do this? I'm just making sure there's no spoilers on the right side. Okay, it looks good, looks good. Alright. Display capture? Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Really sorry about that, guys. My bad. Oh shit. Can't imagine that's very good on your eardrums. Gross. Anyways. There we go. Remove. Let's just pretend none of that happened, yes? Close, close. Alright, we're back. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as a traitor, would she have been comforted a little? Wait, what? I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry about that. Thank you for the 3 gifted subs, Stilldale. I appreciate it. Thank you. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of pointman during the class trials, as did Nagita too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagita's killer too.
Phew!
You're welcome, chat. Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean... Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now
Yup!
present...
Congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of this killing school trip. For you 5 who've survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it! What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changed his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the numbers of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left?
You.
Are you planning to make a volleyball team? What?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball! Don't stay quiet. Say something! What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation. So what's your true identity?
Hey,
The Future Foundation is the world ender? Then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No.
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles. What?
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourself just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Ah, a new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden. I'm fucking walking to you.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Ha 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 ha. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going, forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the first time, or for the time being, and fell asleep. Z. Thank you for the $3 still. You never replied to my Hee Hoo merch. It's in Twitter DMs. Also prepare for a lot of gifted subs tomorrow. Bath time in chat. That's so cute. I don't think I remember seeing a DM from you, man. I occasionally, unless you mean maybe it was like on Instagram, I don't know. I'll have to recheck that. I'll try and remember that. Thank you. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I don't think about what was going to happen. It's Staledale on Twitter? Okay, let me check. Let me actually just check real quick. Or at least get your name opened up real quick. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. And burrowed deep into my sheets as if I was trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. ZZZZ. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything, anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Oh yeah, here it is. Is it gonna load? Ooh, I like that. Not a bad idea. Thank you, Steldel. About our school memories. Oh yeah, we already read that. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? Not just that. If we're really leaving, then where are we going? That's a really good design, though. That was actually the design that I was thinking about doing, is something like that. Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island, at a place where my worries don't even matter. Everything was about to end. Oh. Machine gun time. Ooh. I feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly, my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage. What? Monica? Hello? Monica, wrong game. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
What? Ah, Hajime, good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. The restaurant. Alright, chat. I want to end it here, but I need to answer you. I need to ask a question here. If I go and watch that so we can figure it out, will it be too long? It won't be? Too long? Probably no, far too long. Watch it. It's not that long, I don't think. No, it won't. No, a little longer. Okay, we'll watch it. Fine, Jesus. Play Honey Pop. Shut the fuck up, single man in chat.
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Whoa. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of casuality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. Wait, Gundam? What the fuck?
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it's the... It ended the way I hoped it... I'm fucking dumb, I can't read. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? You're not Reddit, you're fake Reddit! Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Thank you for the gifted sub, Stalelo.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I guess to speak so that... Wait, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... Fucking ow! You fucking cunt bitch fuck! Ow! You asshole! You fucking come-here prick! The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. You are such... Fuck off, Schlatt. Get out of here. No, don't... Stop calling him Schlatt! Stop calling him Schlatt! Don't insult Schlatt like that! But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all of your hopes. But only so he can lead you to an unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Seriously pissing me off. Gunginga. That's all I get from that situation. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle. Oh. Well, normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. Ah! You guys will think you're not gonna... Oh, the code's right there, no? 13031 0012. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's the time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Hey! That is not your... No! Fuck you! You wish! Bitch! Get out of here, you fucking asshole! This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. They can't do this to me! I want to play more now! What the hell? Chat, how much longer is this? From this point on, how much longer? Thank you to get that sub still, though. Like 2 hours? 5 minutes. Shut up. Don't lie. Oh my god, there's so many people in chat right now. It's 3 to 5 hours? Depends. Is there a trial? Chat, there is no way I'd be able to do that. There is no way I'm able to do an entire chapter with a trial and plus more, no matter how badly I want to. There is absolutely nothing to have me do this. There would be no purpose. I could wait until tomorrow and do it. There's a mini chapter that's 10 minutes. Go like 10 more minutes? Okay. Wait, 10 more minutes? What specific... Chat, I need you guys to slow down! Calm down! You're a bunch of children! Calm down! At least end chapter 5. How much more of chapter 5 is there, chat? How much more? Okay, we'll finish chapter 5, and then after that, that's it, okay? We're gonna finish chapter 5. That's it. Because it's 10 to 15 minutes. We'll do that. What? Fuck off, Monica! Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. What? We won't even speed this up. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's going on? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
Fuck you. So unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? Fuck off. Fool! Yo, he's back! Best character! I'm gonna shoot! There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna die!
Damn right, it's our last chance to get inside. Ah, no! I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the food.
Ah, if you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep... That's disgusting!
Dumbass!
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master for you.
It's going to be alright, you don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. The hell? Don't treat me like a kid. I'm walking here, eh?
This is your leader's order.
You are fake. Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. It's fake Reddit, doesn't matter.
What?
What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
Password, please. Yeah, I know. 11037? Was that it, chat? What was it again? I don't remember. Yeah, 11037.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh, I didn't let me type it. Okay, I wanted to type it. Whatever, I don't care anyways. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Thank you for the gifted sub, Steldo.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm the weird one. What's really weird is... What the fuck is happening right now? This world? Is this Evangelion bullshit? What the fuck's going on? Ah! Jesus Christ! Colonel, it's Metal Gear. Ah! Getting the cramp on my leg. Or my foot, I mean. Ow, my ears. Thank you to get the tier 1 sub, Staledale. Surviving students. Wait, what? Oh, right. That makes sense, never mind. Stop, please, my ears, ow. You've obtained a present. Gamer's backpack. Cool. Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip. What? What the fuck? Is this like a simulation? We're gonna read a tiny bit. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. Shaking was quite irregular, just when you thought it was a series of small shakes. It would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. Chapter 0 is only like 10 minutes? Okay, fine. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling real soon. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is led by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities, fucking hell, that word is tongue twisty, won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. What? Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. Haha, you looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right, that's it. So this is a ship. Haha, you just realized that now. Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The sounds are starting to bore me. Instantly I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile, but under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who are already finished. What? Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess? Huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Speak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of those bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It all makes sense that it bends those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Ah, perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. Haha, I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Ugh. Your nails, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the $2. Check media share, also bath time and chat for a gifted sub. I'm not gonna play media shares during these streams. When there's media share in the title, that's when I play them. Sorry. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? This person I hate so much? Hey, then explain your hand. Ah, this? the end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Thank you for the gifted sub. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that, Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Huh. Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. Starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Thank you for the gifted subs, Dale. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But wait, wrong voice, sorry. But no matter what happens, it's no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Huh, really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Oh, that was it? Now end? Alright, do I end here at this point, chat? And now? Okay. How do I save? Right, F1. I am very hyped for the ending of this game, though, that's for sure. We'll be back tomorrow as early as I possibly can stream. Not like, you know, fucking 9 a.m. early, but I hope I can stream maybe around the same time as today. We can finish it off. Took a long time. Hopefully I don't go after a week fucking hiatus again. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and whatnot. Appreciate the subs and etc, etc. Let's see what we can raid real quick. We're gonna raid... I'm gonna raid Michael because he probably will be used to this kind of chat. Since you guys just got off of your Danganronpa high, you know? It'll probably be understandable. I don't wanna just fucking raid like a smaller streamer and like they just get fucking attacked by so many people about this game. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching again. I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow for another Danganronpa stream. We'll finish off the game and then we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, catch you guys later. Have a good rest of the night, day, whatever it may be. Catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.